Well, I'm going to tell you all about my schedule and what I think the Browns are going to do. I hope you all are going to enjoy. I mean, yeah. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Browns Breakdowns. Let me see if I can find my music. Think it disappeared. There it is. Um, if you're wondering, I moved my setup again. Yes, everything is different again. I'm sorry. I'm holding my microphone, not using it on the stand. Um, I've just been changing things up, just trying different things. It looks like I'm going to start singing or something. I'm not. You don't want to hear me sing. It's too beautiful for mortal ears. But anyway, this is going to be my Browns schedule analysis prediction thing. I wrote an article about it just today, and I'm just pulling it up so I don't contradict what I said. My other thing. Let's see. So I ignore the preseason games as those are, as I said in the article, not real football games. They are less of football games and more of just football games that don't mean anything. So ignore the preseason games. They do not count. So first things first, we have the first three games of the season are Cowboys, Jaguars, Giants. Cowboys forgot free agency existed, unfortunately. I live in Dallas, or technically not, but whatever. I don't care about the Cowboys, but come on, guys, it can't be that hard. The Jaguars have been shaky. We don't know how Trevor Lawrence is going to do. They're just kind of iffy right now. And then the Giants just kind of suck, plain and simple. Now, I'm going to put down two. I put down 2-1. Still believe that. Lost to the Jags. I also, again, wouldn't be shocked if we went 3-0. Or if we went 2-1, but just instead lost to the Cowboys. I'll put down 2-1 though but expect 3-0 as a possibility. Next three are Raiders, Commanders, and Eagles. 3-0 again, I believe, is pretty likely. With the Raiders, and the Raiders are the only real challenge, but the Eagles, if they can figure out how to not fall apart, if the Eagles completely broke apart during the end of the season. So it'll be interesting to see if they can come back or if they're still just as broken. Now, if they can come back, I think there might be a challenge there, but if not, it's a win. So I'm going to put down 3-0, let me phrase 3-0 is very likely again, but I'm going to probably put down a 2-1 instead, but expect 5-1 or 6-0 possibility for the team. But 4-2 is closer for realistic purposes. Now, the next 6 games after that we get the Bengals, Ravens, and Chargers. Bengals, again, health is a problem with the Bengals. We don't know if Joe Burrow is going to be even able to play at all anymore because of his hand. Apparently, he's really giving him some trouble. The Ravens have Lamar, who knows, he might have broke his leg or he might be MVP again. And then the Chargers are a coin flip on if they're going to be good or not. 2-1 is realistic, or even 1-2. I know, shocker. A lot of factors play into this point, though. So I'm going to put down 2-1 as my kind of guess, but it definitely could be a closer to 1-2 or 3-0, even if we get really lucky. I don't expect that, though. The next one are I missed that, lost it. Hold on. Saints, Steelers, Broncos. Yes, 3-0. Saints are the Saints. They are okay. The Steelers do have the Browns number at least once per season where they will win a game. They consistently have been able to win one game over us every single season. So it is a possibility that they could be capable of winning that, but I also say 50-50. And then the Broncos, rookie quarterback, no weapons, defense is shaky. Or the defense is actually pretty good, but no weapons, rookie quarterback who might not even be good. Who knows? Broncos are probably a win, 3-0 for the final for those games. So that's a 4-2 record. I actually wrote down 4-2 in the article, not 5-1. So we'll actually stick with 4-2 for now. And then the final 5 games, we probably have the hardest stretch being Steelers, Chiefs, Bengals, and then Dolphins and Ravens. But we'll start with those first 3, which are Steelers, Chiefs, and Bengals. Steelers consistently mess us up at least once per season, but I do think we will win at least one game. So assuming we maybe lose the Steelers game here, maybe not, I don't know. Always assume we're going to lose a game to the Steelers. And then the Chiefs are the Chiefs, so we'll just chalk that up as a loss because the Chiefs. Browns are great at beating the Bengals, so realistically, we're looking at 2-1. But I could see 2-1 guaranteed because we're not beating the Chiefs. You can't beat the Chiefs. You can in the regular season maybe 4 or 5 times, but that's about it. The last ones are the Dolphins and Ravens, with Lamar and Tua's health being the key factors here, as their health more or less will determine the outcome of the game. Lamar, if he's healthy, the Ravens are good. If Tua is healthy, the Dolphins are good. But if they're both hurt, it's 2-0. Blah, 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 blah. I'll leave it at 1-1. Too many variables. Baseline. So 3-2 isn't perfect, but it's positive 500, so I am not going to complain much about that. So adding everything up, 11-6 is the total we got. As I say pretty often, 12-13 wins are possible, and I still do believe that, by the way, even though I predicted a lower thing. The reason is the NFL season is just inherently unpredictable, this is going to sound stupid, which is what makes predicting so hard to do, because, it's unpredictable. But because injuries, fatigue, weather, home field advantage, like more injuries, like trades, free agents, blah, blah. So many things go into an NFL game and an NFL season. It just makes it impossible to really pin down a prediction for any football, for any sports game. I mean, NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, a lot of N's and L's and lots of things. It's just inherently hard to predict them, especially baseball and the NFL. But like I said, 6-0 start or 5-1 start is putting us, if you chalk up those 2 games at the start, you want to know what 6-0 brings us to? 13. 5-1, 12 wins. So we're still very close. 11-6 is more of a baseline and less of a rough, true down prediction. I just feel like 11-6 is the most realistic, but I do think 12 and 13 wins are very plausible. It's like the Mythbusters, where they would have plausible as a thing. Like it could happen, but it might not. It's 50-50. It's circumstantial. It's circumstantial for a 12 or 13 win season, but I do think it's possible, right? Division win, 13 wins is still a possibility. It's just really hard to do anything prediction-wise for an NFL season. So that's my predictions. I hope I'm not done yet, though, because I just want to talk about Nick Chubb a little bit. Nick Chubb is most likely not going to play for a few weeks. Now, that sucks. Yes, it's terrible. But he did have his leg literally snapped in half. So let's be honest. We can't blame him. I would be very, very shocked if he managed to come back after getting his leg snapped in half. He did get, but like, come on. We all gotta, just making sure my mic is on. I don't want to record this episode, have it not be on. Sorry. We can't say anything because I think if you got your leg snapped in half, you probably would want to take a little bit off of the most taxing sport in the entire world on a running back. I mean, literally, the running back position, other than maybe hockey, you could say like hockey is more taxing on the body than a football game, but not for a running back. The running back is, in the NFL at least, the most taxing position in the entire sport. The running back is. So if you snap your leg in half and then you are not forced, but you know what I mean, to play the most taxing position in the NFL, I think you'd want to be healed. Or healed. It's like a wizard. Like, ooh, you're healed. But you want to be full, healthy, all that kind of stuff. So Nick Chubb probably is going to be delayed for his return, which is fine. Take all the time you need. We don't want you coming back in and then tearing your ACL or your MCL or something because it wasn't fully healed or whatever. And then Nick Chubb, Nick Chubb is going to be kind of out for a few weeks. Expect it to be a few weeks. Don't expect it to be like half a season, but it will be a few weeks. Some of them, I think, on this podcast, they said the what do you call it? Post bye week is a possibility, but I really don't know. I haven't done an insane amount of research on where I think Nick Chubb is going to come in, so expect him to be a little delayed. Now, I'm going to play some advertisements real quick. So let me switch to the banner I know I have. Yay. I will be right back. All right. Welcome back to Browns Breakdowns. Yay. I've got like 1 more minute. I just almost forgot the ads, so I just want to put them in there. Last little final notes kind of thing. Expect the Browns to make at least one trade in the season, like a bigger trade. The reason I'm saying this is we did not fill all of it. A bigger trade would not be would be a trade that actually gets some national attention, not just like a veteran minimum kind of trade. I'm expecting this because we still need a tackle. Maybe who knows? We might figure something out there, and we still need a defensive tackle, just one more. Because the rookies aren't. I'm not judging the rookies and saying they're going to be bad. I'm saying rookies are rookies, and they don't get as much playing time. So expect at least one trade. There's no information backing this. There's no insider information. I'm just saying I would expect at least one trade this season, just because the Browns still have some position to fill. And, you could even look at the secondary or linebacker position as another place the Browns might be looking to fill. So that's my prediction. It's just one trade. I don't know when it'll come. I don't know who it'll be. But look, defense. I think defense is the most likely, but there could be an offensive tackle as a position of choice. But yeah, that is about it. I really hope my music was playing this whole time. I don't have my volume up very high, so I have no idea. But I love you all, and I hope you all love me. If you don't, too bad. You should, and I will talk to you guys at some point in the near future. Hopefully, I don't know. I will talk to you guys eventually in probably the next week or so. But I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.